Masturbation. Oh, all in the beard. Lovely.
Hello, and welcome to the Teabaggins podcast. I'm tonight's host, Lewis, and with me tonight is my two best friends.
Yay! Hello, Lewis.
Hello, Alex. How are we doing today?
I'm all right, thanks.
Good. And Mr. Tristan?
Oh,
How you doing?
Oh, he was muted.
Why? It says it's picking it up.
well, anyways, doesn't matter.
My mic says it's picking it
Anyway,
up.
let's carry on. So how are you two today, then?
Yeah, I'm doing
Good,
well.
good.
Had a busy week.
You've had a
I don't know about
busy
you
week.
guys, but
So.
been
A
hectic,
couple of afternoons off, but early mornings, and it's been really cold here as well.
mate.
Really cold.
Freezing, absolutely freezing. I have actually had to migrate the bedroom from upstairs to downstairs because
Are you all in your office now?
Sorry. Yeah,
You live
I'm
in
sorry.
your office.
I forgot some people have an upstairs and a downstairs. So sorry. Yes.
I had to, mate. It's like -3 most mornings, and I am absolutely freezing my tits off. So
Yeah.
not fun. I don't know about you guys. How is it like in France?
No, it's quite fun.
Absolutely cold. My car has been really frozen every morning, and we've got icy fog. So everything is white. All the trees are white, the grass, everything is just white because of this fog. It's really cool, but fucking cold.
You don't have to scrape your like your window screen in the morning. your
I
car.
got a spray
Yeah.
thing. I got a spray
What?
thing.
You both do?
Spray.
Yeah. Anti-gel, whatever it's called, anti-ice.
Well, I
De-ice.
do with the second car because that one stays outside. But the guy in the garage is fine. My car in the garage.
Sorry, Mr.
No ice
Oh,
left.
I've
Yes.
got two cars.
You've got a car in the garage?
Yeah.
He's got underground parking
And
hasn't
garage.
he? In the garage.
Fair enough.
Garage.
Which I remember last time I took my car into there on
Communal parking.
on reversing out of that underground car park. I think I scraped my bumper on his wall.
Yeah.
What, did you even know, or did you just walk out?
I just carried on.
Look, Tristan, you've lost internet, my friend.
Any better now? Sorted?
All good.
All good? You sure?
I
Slight
think so.
technical issues on Tristan's
Technical issues. Was it the latency of going up the building to your rooftop building?
It was.
On the
It's quite a
internet?
bad connection up here, fair enough. My Wi-Fi cable is quite
It's all the
short.
way from where your second car is parked in the garage under the building.
Yeah.
So
Should
what is this
should we
second
just-
car?
eh?
What is this second car? Oh,
Pressing buttons now. It's just like a child. What's this do?
that's enough, Tristan. All right, get back to the.
So yes, this second car, Tristan. Alex would like to know a bit more.
What were
Yeah.
we talking about?
Your car, apparently.
Your car.
Yes. It's a car.
Alex was asking what this second car was.
Oh, one is in a garage, and the other one is outside on the street.
Is this the same car that you had since your that Volkswagen that's gone, right?
Volkswagen. No, this is actually yes.
The one that you crashed into a bridge.
And then it's pig. Well, song the
And then a wild boar.
wild boar. That's the one. And a couple
I just
grannies.
think it's damage to cars, man. My dad's totaled a couple of vans on a wild boar before.
Yeah, those things. It's scary.
They just run across the road. If you're just driving along and phew, they're in front of you.
That's France for you with the bloody.
That is France.
Move,
Yeah.
bitch! Get out the way.
we don't have anything exciting. Actually, I hit a bambina or whatever they're
Squirrel.
called.
A rabbit.
No, I
A
hit
Mexican.
not a Mexican.
Bambina, Mexican.
Bambina.
No, I meant what are bloody called? Monkjack. They're the small deers. Absolutely
Yeah.
obliterated
Oh.
my front bumper.
Did you obliterate it though?
It shat all over my tires, my grill.
Oh,
I know.
Nice.
How
When was
rude.
this?
This was
No
like.
wonder you ran that over.
Well, I was angry. I could have died though.
Yeah.
Because if
If
it
it was
was,
shading over your wheels, no wonder you ran it over.
well, no, I was angry. Yeah, no, I was terrified. Have you ever? Well, you have hit something.
My
actually.
nan's hit a deer before, and that annihilated her car.
Yeah, but
And he just got up and jumped back off.
Oh wait, it survived.
It survived.
Yeah,
So-
go back up, gave you a weird look.
It went right
hey.
over the top of the car,
No way.
hit the ground, and then just jumped up and back up into the forest. And it went. Completely killed my nan's car.
Oh, so the car didn't survive.
Completely killed the car.
Well, there you go. Don't hit.
It was,
That's one piece of advice for today. Teabagging's podcast.
Don't
Don't
hit
hit
all
animals.
Don't hit animals.
Unless it's a squirrel.
Unless it's a squirrel.
Yeah, unless you really have to. Yeah.
Unless you really have to.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
What?
Right.
What? Sorry. Go ahead.
You know, what is this law about if you hit the animal, you can't pick it up? It's the person behind you that gets to pick it up? What is that law?
So that you don't try and run them over on purpose.
You just do it in an alleyway where no one is.
No
It's
one's
kind of
really
countryside.
no one's really policing that. Let's be honest.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
definitely.
Excuse me, car. Excuse me, car. Excuse me, sir. In this trunk, are these all animals that other people have hit? Yes, sir.
Little squirrel in the back.
Probably the most exciting thing you'd hit in the most exciting thing you'd hit in England would be a pheasant.
A pheasant watching all the feathers go poof.
But by then,
It's exciting, did you say?
yeah, the most
That's
exciting.
The story happened when I was up in Norfolk, and I was waiting at this bus stop, and out of nowhere, I just heard poof, turn around, and there's just feathers everywhere, and this guy in a van is just like, oh shit.
What the
That
feather? So it was like
horrible.
a feather confetti.
Feather confetti. It was a storm of feathers and meat, to be honest.
Meat.
What a lovely subject to be on.
I know.
the podcast.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway.
What? Didn't we have like written down subjects we were supposed to talk about?
But anyway.
Funny
Right.
tangent.
So, Alex, you was on holiday lately.
That's right, Lou. I had the privilege of going on a holiday with an old friend of mine named Craig, and yeah,
Mr.
it was
Welsh himself.
the Mr. Wales, and he was kind enough to invite me on board to his work, basically where he works, Viking Cruises. Shout
That
out
was
to
it,
them.
Viking cruises.
Yeah, that pretty epic people, Norwegian
Scary.
company, but.
Mhm.
He usually works on the river cruises, but this time we were on an ocean cruise, which is apparently, and I now know, completely different. But the worst part of it, right, is
Yeah.
it's great. You're drinking, you're eating, you're having a great time.
Is that
But
all you done was just drink, eat, drink,
And
eat?
money.
what? There's only
Didn't
no, you
buy.
don't. Well, no, it was all included, my friend. That was the best part. But the
Really?
worst part,
Oh my
the
God.
worst part, yeah, because so you literally have cocktails on tap. You're having a great time. At some point, you're going to explode.
Yeah.
And the worst. This is the worst part. The bloody ship. The whole room is moving. So you know when you're.
bloody
Oh.
shit.
So imagine being absolutely wasted on your first night, and you're out at sea, and
God.
everything is rocking left, right, and center. And you're like stumbling, you're trying to keep yourself straight. It's
Did anyone
horrible.
fall out of bed? People
Yeah,
always
well-
roll out of the beds.
Yeah,
I've
well-
seen that picture. You sent us a picture on our WhatsApp group, right? Of in your bedroom, you're like right on the side of the ship. Like you can go onto a balcony.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people fall off, like completely wasted. They must have had people that just like fall off, completely wasted.
Well,
There
there's a-
must have been at least someone.
Surely.
involved.
There's a reason why there's only mostly old people going on these cruises. But I must admit, as I was drunk,
Because they're not idiots.
well, they're not idiots for one, but they have had incidents. But as I was drunk, my head was just hanging out of the side and thinking, what if I just jumped?
I just fall over.
Going for a quick dip.
Only
for a quick
because
dip.
they make
Never
it
mind.
Turn around and the boat is just gone.
they make it look so attractive because they put spotlights on the water, so it looks like
Yeah.
that ocean blue, like that lovely like turquoise blue ocean,
Yeah.
like Caribbean. So you're like, oh, that looks lovely, but you know, as soon as you jump in, you're gone, you're dead.
You're dead. You're dead.
Yeah.
Got a long way to swim. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but what I found out, in order to stabilize these ships, they actually have underwater rudders. So they're actually always working, and they're basically counterbalancing. I'm doing it on camera. You can't see it, guys, but
Wait,
they Go on.
just try to imagine underwater udders.
I'm not-
It's a seagull.
No, that's rudders. Is it rudders?
Oh, rudders.
Yeah,
Some rudder.
like planks going underwater, and they basically shift with the waves, and that's how they stabilize the
Okay.
ship.
Jet. I thought it was jets on the bottom of them. Like if the wave comes over and then it goes, push the boats back up normally. Not rudders.
to be honest,
udders, that's Tristan wants to call it.
I don't have a fucking clue, but I did some
Fair enough.
research, and
You didn't go under the boat when you had to jump off of your balcony, and did you just have a quick look? How does this thing work?
No, but well, the funny part was that ship 2 years ago actually had an engine failure and it nearly sank because
and you
of.
still got on it.
Oh,
Wow!
And you still got on it.
Of course I did.
was that why there was no one on board?
No, that's you can thank COVID for that, and the CDC in America telling everyone not to go on cruises and enjoy life, basically.
So it was full
Really?
of Americans. Yeah.
It was. Oh, that brings me to my next part. Americans. My God. I mean, I love you guys.
But that was.
Let's say they're just, as you'd think, as you'd imagine them as us being British people, they're very loud and obnoxious, and they've got their own way of things and how things work over there. And they
my way or no one's way.
or the highway, boy.
Or the highway.
But yeah, the babies and the you got it, and you get. But to be honest, after a while, and you have a few drinks with these guys, you do get used to it, and you have a laugh. So, all in all, I made some.
What you say laugh, was that just you and Craig taking a piss out of him all the time?
Well, Craig was, we both were, to be honest. But they were all having a good time with us, so it was all good. To be honest, I was hardly sober on this cruise, which
I
helps.
can tell by the photos that I received.
Yeah, I need to hit the gym now because I put on 7 kilos from that cruise. It's disgusting. But when you've got lobster tails on your banquet on the buffet, you're just gonna keep eating them. Oh, you just can't stop. Butter.
Mr. Two Car over here and Mr. Unlimited Lobster Tails over
For
there.
1 week. 1 week. Let's get this straight. It was only 1 week. Now I'm back in my pool and
Yeah, 1 week's a long time to sit on a ship.
But
Where did you visit?
Different.
so we visited. We went from Athens, and then we stayed in Athens for one night, and we visited Athens the next day, and then at 5:30 the following day we went to. We were going to go to Santorini actually, but because of the winds and the weather, we couldn't go. But anyway, in Santorini you can't dock the huge cruise ship. You have to get like a tender. That's what they call it. So it's like
the little boats.
Yeah,
the little boats that go down and will then go to shore. But they wouldn't risk any of that, so we did a little tour of the island, and it's like, that's it, guys, and
bye.
Yeah. But I was far too hungover. I could not give a shit. I was up at 1 in the afternoon and just saunering and sweating out all the toxins. And there was a snow grotto as well, so minus 10 degrees, actual snow inside the ship. It was amazing.
What is the point of a snow grotto? Because I've seen a couple of them on video, but I don't see the point of it.
So I guess it's well, that
just in the middle of the whatever ocean you was in, Mediterranean Ocean.
In case you're missing the snow or something, it's like, oh, God.
No, it's
I
more to do
could do
with
with seeing a bit of snow right now. Oh, guess what?
No, it's instant chill from the steam room. They got ice buckets as well. Yeah, it's literally just to transfer you from a heat to cold.
Okay, so in saunas around here, you go from boiling water to super cold water.
They boil you alive like a lobster.
And then you're supposed to go from, or is it like, you're supposed to go from cold to hot or hot to cold?
Hot to
apparently
cold,
it's good for
cold.
it's supposed to be good for your body, something like that.
That's the problem. I got cold. So hot to cold, that's great, but you get cold and you want to go hot again. So I didn't enjoy it. I didn't really fancy the spa, but Craig loved it.
No.
That doesn't surprise me. Craig, I bet Craig just sat there non-stop, didn't he?
Just fell asleep.
Just fell asleep.
Trying to sober up.
No, mate. Well, no, he's back on it. He was ordering Jaeger. That's the thing. So we're on this lovely cruise, and he's just ordering Jaegers one after the other. Yeah.
I wonder if the cocktails or if they had any special beers on tap or something.
No, I was having a great time. I was exploring. I was getting to the point where just give me a drink, whatever you want, just surprise me. I was getting bored because I was like, I've tried everything. But no, yeah, Craig's drink was Grey Goose and vodka.
Okay.
Is it usually on tap? Is it normally on tap when you're on a cruise, or is it because you know Craig?
No, well, it's a spirits package. You pay $120 for the week, and you get everything, all you want.
It's not bad. $120 for a whole week. It's not
bad.
But we got half price on that because he's an employee. So we paid $60 each. Yeah. Which is when you think.
Crazy.
So I tried to make up. So I probably, if I was paying for these drinks, I probably ran up a tab about over £3,000 easy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Easy.
With the price of cocktails as well.
I had to make up.
If you don't mind me asking, how much was the actual ticket?
Nothing.
Craig.
Yeah.
But no, but the tickets vary from 4 to 8 to 12
Depending
to,
on what
and
you
it goes
want
up to
package you
60,000.
Oh wait, there's different classes, is there?
Mm.
Of course, it's
yeah.
a class
So the
system.
rich classes can laugh at the shit classes.
Well, that's the thing. Being the youngest guy on the
People that are all in
cruise.
one room on bunk beds.
Well, being the
Yeah,
youngest.
you can come on, but you have to work during the day.
And still pay us 200 quid to get on the boat.
do the dishes and that. Nah, but
Yeah.
all I had to pay for was a flight. So all in all, the whole pack, with everything I spent, was £450 for the week.
That's crazy. Mm.
So
Not bad for what it was. To see multiple countries as well.
Yeah. So where else did you go then? So you went to Athens.
well,
You
we
looked at Santorini.
looked at Santorini. Went to Crete.
Yeah.
Crete was fun.
Yeah.
They're crazy. They got guns. That's all we have to know.
What?
Yeah,
That's
well,
what you took
Camper.
back from it. Create guns.
Guns and
Yeah?
because they're war hungry. They just love to. They fought the Turkish for ages, and they got independence in 1866.
Is it? It is Crete, isn't it? Where is it Crete? No, the country's separated in two, and you're either Turkish or you are.
Korea.
No, that's
No,
that's
no.
Turkey. That's Turkey, mate. Turkey's either
No.
Kurdish or Turkish.
No, I would.
But Crete is one of the NATO
Yeah,
bases for Americans. So when we arrived at Suda Bay, on the other side of the hill, there was an aircraft carrier, 6 destroyers, they're all ready there, ready
wow.
to.
Come aboard your boat.
Well, no, it's when you look at Crete on the map, it's pretty much really well centralized on the Med to be a really a strategic base.
Yeah.
So that's why. But after
Cruise
Crete,
ships to war.
yeah, cruise ships. No, absolutely not. But after that, we went to Sicily, Messina. So we saw the volcano, the biggest volcano in Europe.
Is that the one where you sent that picture with the lava that stopped
Yeah.
just before that guy's house? Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. I think that was the most interesting thing. Again, with COVID, we were quite limited in what we could do. We couldn't really venture out and have free time, so we had to stick with the tour. But we did beg, like, I need
That's
a beer.
shame.
So
Yeah.
let me have a beer.
You haven't got a beer.
Because I didn't have enough beer on the cruise ship. I want more.
Was anyone else drinking to the point that you and Craig was on this ship?
No.
That doesn't surprise me. It's just these half sober Americans and just you two absolutely monopolied wobbling around with the waves. Woo!
But you know what happens when your first night's always your big piss up, but
yeah, definitely.
it's the following that, it's difficult to keep it up because you just get used to the alcohol. So sorry, some penis is messaging me called Jack. Let me just sort that out. All right,
Jack.
sorry.
if this stays in the edit, Jack's take that out of the edit.
That'll be out of the edit. But yeah, Jack.
So anyway,
Anyways, but what I wanted to say before I leave the cruise topic, I just wanted to say one thing. Apparently, widows, when they become widows, they will sell everything where they are in the US, and they will just cruise for the rest of their life. Because
I read that thing, one of the articles you sent me a while back about people that actually live on the cruises that just pay the money all the time.
yeah, well, it's got
to be expensive.
No, well, it's cheaper
I don't
than
know how they do that.
It's cheaper than the US healthcare, as you know, is terrible. But the care system is even worse. It's so expensive to be in a care home. So these guys, they go on a cruise for they got
Is
their.
it when they pass, they just wrap them up and then chuck them over the edge or something?
Well, it's easier, isn't it? Funeral costs are non-existent.
Funeral costs are a lot less.
I was going to say it's like a. No, I won't say that.
It's just a good bed sheet that you're going to lose. So
Well, if it's a bed sheet, they don't have Osama bin Laden on them. That's what I was going to say.
nice. Nice.
But moving on swiftly, Lewis.
Yes. So I wanted to ask you two about bucket lists. I was having a chat with my father the other day at work, and we were just got into this conversation about bucket lists, things that you want to do in life. So I was going to ask you two, as I spoke about with my father, what is your top 3 things on the top of your bucket list?
I don't really have a bucket list of like things to do.
Is it
I have a
because
bucket
you've already
list.
got your bureau on top of the building?
Yes.
I'm
And my
bucket list.
garage.
My second car.
I have I have more of a bucket list of places to go, like
Yeah.
places to visit. I just I started I started watching this YouTube channel, right? I'm gonna drop a name here. They're called the Bucket List Family.
Okay.
And it's literally just this family go around. They just do so much stuff together. It's all cutesy and everything. And it's really good. And I thought it's such a good idea having a bucket list. So I started writing down a bucket list of places I'd love to go, just so I remember them.
Is it because that's how short your memory is? You have to write them down.
Oh yeah, no, my memory is terrible, like real terrible.
Yeah.
So when are we doing the podcast?
What?
When are we doing the podcast? Okay. Memory. That didn't land. Okay, it's fine.
I did not land. Not even
I didn't land.
Right,
Listen,
so-
your memory's really bad. It's like, okay, so when are we starting the podcast? Okay, you don't get it.
In one
It's
out,
fine.
in one ear out the other.
Have we started? One sec.
We've
I thought I
started.
was just catching up with you guys and talking about my cruise.
Yeah. I thought. Yeah. that's
So
that.
you just got places you want to go then?
Yeah.
Fair enough. What
I just
are
started
a
writing
couple of
down.
them?
It's more like Bhutan,
Yep.
traditional Bhutan.
Where's that?
You hardly ever hear of this country, but I was watching
It
like
looks
videos about it,
fantastic,
and
that
it looks
country does.
so good.
It does.
And just so that I don't forget it, I wrote this down. Just traditional Bhutan
Yeah.
looks amazing.
I watched a documentary on it months ago, and it looks really cool.
Mm. It's like the greenest country in the world.
Wait,
Uh,
where is this? Because I actually don't know where this is.
It's
It's near
obviously in
China,
Asia,
Obviously.
South Asia. It is between Nepal, Bangladesh, India.
All right. So
US, no,
is it
China,
quite
south of China.
is it quite untouched? It's quite
It's
natural.
Yeah,
very untouched.
it's
It's
a
all
lot-
natural, very untouched,
Yeah.
very traditional. So
There's
they got, like,
hardly
beautiful
any
roads.
emission gas. I think it's the
Emission
only
gas.
country emission gas. I think it's the only country in the world that is actually producing more CO2 than it is producing. It's creating more green.
Oh, so it's creating more green air than
It's
brown.
creating more oxygen
Then CO2.
than CO2.
So
yeah.
it's carbon negative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which is
it's.
good.
I think it's the only country that does that.
You going over there just for your asthma, just so you can breathe.
Finally,
Finally. Somewhere I can get some air.
it's what it's like breathing.
No, it's when you say that, it's because that's the thing. A lot of people say, "Oh, I want to go to Thailand," but I'm like, what I'm here is completely different. I've not been yet, but it's completely changed. Like the coral reefs are actually bleached. Tourism has just done its job. Really, it's fucked it up.
So my parents went there a
Thailand,
few years
yeah.
ago, and they said that there is rubbish everywhere in Thailand. It's just a landfill.
Mm.
It's
But
everywhere.
I think it's because now it's coming out more of a modern. It's always been a modern country, but now because of tourism, it's getting more income and it's getting,
Yeah.
it's getting popular and stuff. I think it really depends where you go. If you go into a capital where all the tourists are, it's going to be like that. I know my brother Kieran, he went there, it was 5-6 years ago now, and when he went to where all the tourists are, he was just eating tourist
Normal
food. He was
food,
he was paying so much money because all the prices were up for tourists. They decided to go off into the countryside and a bit like off the track, and suddenly everything was just so much nicer.
Yeah.
People were nicer. They had an actual proper feel of the country, like how it should be. Which I think that
cool.
goes for every country.
Can you still do that today?
Yeah,
Okay.
You
definitely.
just want to fly and go.
Well, that's the thing.
But I think that's every country. I think it's like going to London. People go to London. I wouldn't say London is England because it's just so touristy.
It's cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
Oh, but I wouldn't. Yeah,
Well,
you're
the-
right. London
people
isn't.
go there-
Well, you say
They
that.
go there for Harry Potter and the Queen. It's like, ugh.
There's no
And the
Harry
big
Potter in London.
wheel.
Harry Potter World's outside, mate. But
It's still near London.
you know
Everything in this Harry Potter.
Well, yeah, but the Queen and the royal family bring like super bucks to the British economy. So
Oh yeah.
you can't.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing why we can't abolish royalty in the UK. Sorry, guys, but we're quite patriotic. We want to keep that. I mean, also we need the money. So
Need the money that they're taking.
It's all about the money.
Let's not talk about that. Anyways,
Yes.
so where else would you want to go then? Or you just want us to do the whole region?
Should I give you another one?
No.
Yeah, let's hear one more. Go on.
Have you watched? Is it the Grand Prix? What's the new Top Gear on Amazon?
Grand Tour.
The Grand Tour.
Yes.
I loved that one where they did a off-road trip of Mongolia. They did, so they've been given parts of a car and they had to build their own car, and then off-road, they had to find their way back to like the civilization. And I was like, us three doing an off-road trip in Mongolia. But not necessarily to go somewhere, but
kicked out the car somewhere.
Oh yeah, sit on the roof, mate. You're on the roof. But have a trader. You have to sit in the trader or something. But like, it would be so funny. I can just imagine that.
That sounds fun. That sounds fun.
There's so much things to visit in Mongolia. Like,
Yeah,
it's so good.
that's cool.
Yeah.
It's just a
Obviously, you
budget.
got your basics. You got your usuals like Kyoto in Japan.
Yeah, Japan's way up there for me.
Bali. I want to go all like that side.
Miles away from Europe and America.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anywhere,
so bored.
Anywhere no one speaks English is fine.
Yeah. I love Europe, but I feel like I need to see more variety. Like, it's like different. And like Europe is just so samey, and like America.
I was gonna say,
I want to see.
after doing this cruise, I just want to go. I want to go to a different continent, and I was thinking Japan would be the next the city destination where I would just go, because I think it's so cheap to go there. So that's where I think Japan is my next location.
Yeah,
because I'm not ready for this whole finding myself trip to go to the jungles and that.
Do people actually find themselves when they do that?
Ask Kieran.
Or do they just do it to get away for a week?
Find themselves in what?
It's what people say. Oh, I'm going to Nepal to go and find myself for a week.
Yeah, well, you can.
Anyway, yeah. So, Alex,
Yes.
what's on your bucket list then?
Well, I've got a fear of heights. Well, that too. Fear of heights.
Fear of heights, flights, and heights. Okay.
Flights and fights.
But I would love to. I'd hate to do it, but I want to do it. I just want to bungee jump or parachute dive.
Bungee jump.
Yeah.
Cool. I would love to do parachuting.
Yeah, either or both.
It's that bungee jumping where you see people like jump off a bridge.
Oh, base jumping.
And like,
Base jumping is cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to, but
like, right now, I feel like mentally prepared to be like, yeah, I'll just get to the plane and jump out. I know, guaranteed, if I'm at the door on the edge of an airplane, I'll be like,
push me.
Poke in the gut, and I'll just go and jump out.
Well, the only fear I have of bungee jumping is the elastic band just breaks.
Yeah.
That's it.
Would you do one that's into open, or would you do the one where it just puts your head into the water and you come back out?
Well, that's cheeky.
Yeah, there's bungee jumping where you do that and your head hits the water and then comes back
I
up.
wouldn't trust the employees with my life.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
They have, because obviously, surely they have to like calculate your weight, your height, and all that kind of stuff.
They just look at me and go, more elastic.
More
elastic.
He just shouts over, get more cables.
We haven't got any more.
We got a big one over here.
We got a big one. Nah, I'm sure they get. As I said, the American tourists, it's fine. They got nothing on you. Well, I meant the other way around. Sorry, I'm rambling. I've finished my bottle of wine actually. So I'm on the limoncello now, boys.
Ooh, bit of limoncello, a proper limoncello. Nice,
yeah,
man.
this one's from. Oh, I can't even see.
A proper limoncello comes from Italy.
Yeah, well, it's from Italy. Well, let me show the view. I don't know if I'm gonna get. Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, that's what I'm drinking.
Fair enough. Oh. Yeah, nice bottle, Alex. But they in post just me and Tristan going, what?
Yeah, just react to it, please.
Sorry.
Limoncello. What? Oh my
God. Yeah. What are you drinking tonight, Tristan?
Beer.
Just beer. Well, beer's the nectar of the gods.
This is what?
It is.
This is a brown bière ambrée du Nord, traditionnelle, 7%.
Lovely French
Beer
accent.
region
Of the north.
of the north south.
No.
The North South
French
okay.
beer. I don't know. It's
French
just
beer.
I got from the French
Cheap
beer I
beer.
got from the supermarket, really.
Wait, is it craft French beer? Can they actually start doing? Are they doing their own little?
I don't think. There's a local guy at Puisard that's near the mountains from me that's doing craft beer, but I'm yet to try any of it though.
So they're doing their own IPA because if you get some,
Yeah,
it'd be good to-
There's some IPA out here.
yeah, but like
There's quite
French
a lot. We
IPA.
get quite a lot of craft beers. We get loads of them.
If you go to the supermarket in the beer section, you've always got loads of them.
Mm.
Where you get
They're
like
not
the
as good as the
Belter
ambitions.
Buff or whatever it's called, and Quack and
Quack.
Quack. It's just called Quack.
That's-
Quack.
No, I'll get the bottle of wine out afterwards.
Oh, the wine. The wine's is that for later?
Yeah, you got to do.
A bottle of
You got
red.
to do. It's beer before wine.
Beer, but
Beer before wine.
You can't do wine before beer because that's queer.
So that's the way that you're doing it at the minute, then, yeah.
No, beer before wine. That's fine. Wine before beer. That's queer.
I'm gonna go get a bottle of wine first. I'm yet to have a beer.
yeah, let's do it the other way around just to make an edge.
Yeah, I don't mind.
But yeah, have you got any facts for us today, Lewis? Anything cute? Anything nasty?
Did you know? I was looking the other day. I like this one. Did you know a snail can sleep for up to 3 years? It's really weird. Imagine waking up 3 years later and everything's changed. That's a long old time.
That's like Tristan having a nap.
You think?
That's just Tristan having a nap.
Yeah, that's me. Say, yeah, I'll be on for the podcast in 10 minutes. An hour later turns up. Oh, hey guys.
I just woke up from my nap. My snail nap.
No, he's not even joking. I was super chilled as well. He's like, yeah, I'll be on in 10 minutes, and then
An hour later.
I fell asleep.
Nap, man. Snail nap.
Snail nap. Blame the snails.
I'll quit a snail nap now.
I can't imagine
Going for a snail nap.
sleeping for 3 years. That
That's
you'd
a
have
long
missed
time.
you'd have
That's
missed
a long
COVID.
time.
You'd have missed COVID for one.
Even
Hopefully.
one
my
night.
God,
If I
yeah.
sleep on my
Lucky
arm
bastards.
funny, my arm hurts after one night. Imagine just doing that for 3 years.
3
I think
years.
snails have arms.
I got those long old eyeball things, haven't
I'm
they?
just sleeping on your eyeball.
No, I'm just yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
Okay, sleeping
so
on their foot. There you go.
is it a specific snail or all snails?
It didn't say all snails. It just said snails in
must be all
general.
snails.
So, yeah.
Do you think they care? Do you think like they wake up and like, oh my god, it changed?
Oh my
Like,
god.
do you think they go like,
Well, let's be honest.
it looked better before?
Their world doesn't change
I'm afraid
much. It's grass, mud, saliva,
Yeah, no,
shit.
but like, imagine if you're in a field, you fall asleep in a field, and you wake up and there's like buildings all around you, and just extremely luckily, you just didn't get squashed.
I'm just okay. I'm still confused by why a snail would sleep for
That
3
makes
years.
sense.
Right,
Is it-
That
is
makes sense. Like, the amount of
They got a
times-
slow metabolism, don't they? Exactly.
But that does actually make sense now that you say that, because the amount of times, like playing as a kid, like going through, doing shit as a kid,
Mm.
and you'd find snails that are a little bit like crusty or something, and like
You want to see my crusty
dead.
snail?
But, you know, like they're stuck there on the wall for a week, 2 weeks, and you're like, nah, I thought he must be dead or something, but maybe he was just sleeping.
So you squished it.
No,
Yeah.
they're always empty. Have you ever picked up an old snail?
One that's stuck to the wall.
No,
normally.
ones that are like they're stuck to the wall, and all
You move an
their-
old garden
is that
chair, and there's
saliva
like
or
3
the
or
goo?
4 of them all stuck on it.
Yeah, and they've gone all hard. Like the crusty, gluey thing has just gone hard.
Hmm.
Or
they
hard
just
crusty
stuck there.
gluey, Tristan.
Well, most times
yeah.
I pick them off the wall and they're empty. I just wonder where they go. They just evaporate. Poof.
Yeah, but that's because you used to live in France. That's why.
Well, because
Because
they just
they've all been eaten. They've all been eaten.
well, the sun just.
It's
dries
when you
them
go
up.
to a pond over here and you see frogs everywhere, no legs. And you think, damn, I'm in France, that's why.
What?
Yeah, if anyone's here, if you see frogs with no legs in France, it's normal.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. It's France. They eat
Wait.
frogs' legs over it, don't they?
Yeah, but no, you're taking it. They don't just cut the legs off the.
When you come camping here next time, I'll find you a no-legged frog. It's been eaten.
by a Frenchman.
Yes.
I know, it's probably in a restaurant somewhere. An Englishman, Frenchman, even an Italian might have eaten it.
The guy just saw the frog. He's like, oh, yes, legs.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit to me.
I didn't know that.
Bites his frogs and then chucks it off.
Where did you see that?
Haven't you seen it when we always go camping at like Ganges?
I've never seen a frog without legs.
They don't jump; they just swim funnily.
Well, I can imagine they got no legs, but they should be dead.
Of course, there's no bloody frogs with no legs.
Idiot.
Yes, yes, you are.
Yes.
I was reading this thing the other day as well, on the same page as the snail thing, so get ready for this one. The first person to ever get convicted of speeding in a car or in a vehicle was 8 miles an hour.
Where?
Walking alongside of him to give him his ticket.
Oh, wait. You're not walking at 8 miles. 4 mile. Yeah, you've got a slight.
Okay, a slight jog then, just to give this man his ticket. He's like slowly going down the road.
When was this?
This was January 28th, 1896, by a man called Arnold in Kent, Paddock Wood.
Really? Okay.
8 miles an hour.
Now, my first question is why?
Yes.
Why
He's
would you
his
get?
car out. He's got his brand new automobile.
No, wrong. Why? I meant why is he getting fined?
Because he's speeding, obviously.
Eight
Speeding.
miles is hard. What? So
Back
someone's
then
gonna.
it was dangerous. Back then people thought like if you go over a certain mile an hour, your eyeballs would like fly out or something. I'm not lying.
What?
People thought over a certain speed, like your eyes were going to come out or something.
So
That's
if
why
you-
they started wearing those funny little goggles.
So if you sprinted, watch out, Johnny. Don't sprint too fast. Your eyes
Your
might
eyes
fall
going
out.
to come out. That's why at the Olympics, everyone was the same speed all the way up the track.
That's
Okay.
when was it quick walking was invented? So, there's like Olympic
Oh,
like
That
power
funny
walking.
one.
Power.
With those
power
funny
walking,
hats
that's it.
on.
I saw one. Was it this morning? I think it was this morning. I saw one. I was like, "Wow, you're brave." Like, because
Did he have a funny hat on?
No, it was a woman. Yeah, no, it was a woman like in like a pink Power Ranger suit, and she was power.
Lycra.
I was like, "Are you serious? What is this still a thing?" Because I remember. Do you remember watching Malcolm in the Middle?
Malcolm in the Middle when he found out he was actually jogging because his feet would just come off the floor.
Classic. Oh, I love Malcolm in the Middle. That was
That was brilliant. That was.
Was that
He's
on-
messed up today, isn't he?
He's what?
He's all messed up today. His brain's not good.
What, Mr. Brian? Not Mr. Brian.
Malcolm, the guy who played Malcolm.
Can't remember his name is.
Really?
Yeah, apparently
I've
it's
never
got-
seen the series.
He can't remember. It's like he can't remember filming it or anything. He can't remember anything about the series. His brain's just. Bleh.
Oh wow.
Nah, he's just had enough of people going, "Oh, you're the guy from Malcolm in the Middle."
No, I'm not.
He's
Yeah,
like,
you
"Nah."
are. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. No, I'm not.
But do you know who we're
He's
talking?
had
I think
enough.
is he called? There was another film called Cody Banks.
Frankie Muniz.
Was he Cody
right?
Banks?
I think he was. It was like the spy in Cody Banks. It was when it's like
Fair enough.
his breakthrough after Malcolm.
He was
in the
in
Middle.
quite a few things.
Yeah, he was a good-looking lad. I'm surprised he didn't do like a full-on
Because
career.
his brain went. Bleh.
Oh well, that would explain it. Because he was alright actually. But
Yeah,
the
he
other
was pretty
guy,
good.
Brian, is it Bryan Cranston who did Breaking Bad and then Godzilla?
The dad in Malcolm in the Middle.
How?
Yeah, Hal. Yeah, that was him.
He did good after that.
Who's this?
Yeah, he was
in
good.
Breaking Bad.
Oh come on, mate.
No, I don't know. I've never
The
seen
dad from Malcolm in the Middle's the Breaking in the Bad guy.
If he's not even watched Malcolm in the Middle, he's not
Breaking
watched.
in the Mad. Yeah, but who's the
Breaking
dad?
Bad.
Who was he
Heisenberg.
in Breaking Bad?
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
Walter
okay,
White.
okay.
Walter White.
Walter
Brian.
White, yeah.
I think it's Bryan Cranston.
He was from that. Okay.
Yeah.
When he used to do his funny walking thing.
So you're saying Frankie Muniz. So this must have been once Malcolm in the Middle wrapped. Muniz decided to take a step away from acting to focus on being a full-time racer car driver.
What?
And then he had an
2009.
accident.
Oh.
Suffered terrible injuries from a crash and put a stop to racing.
Yeah.
And then he became a drummer for the band King Soil between 2012 to 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that. Okay.
But that crash messed his brain up.
Well.
Oh,
well,
the CFL de Memoire.
That was. Are you reading this in French and translating in English?
Yeah.
Are you? That's skills.
And he's not.
Just for the view, so who's not ever listened to before, basically, we all grew up in France, so we all speak French. Just let's get that out there right now.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, indeed.
I speak a very good le French.
Yes.
French.
Bonne les douche, Rogers.
What about, have you got anything else going on in the world, Lulu? Oh, before you go that, is there anything happening in the gaming news? Have you got any gaming news?
So tonight we're going to play some Prop Hunt.
No, not that. Like, what's actually going on in the real world?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked up into it lately.
You just said gaming. Doing real world.
Oh, well, gaming news. You know, I tell you what. Go on then.
So, I don't think we would have to talk about gaming news. Like,
no? All right, well.
Nah. Like, we could talk about our gaming news, like what TV's doing.
Okay.
No one cares about
That's why I went into
Apologies, Lewis. Go on.
That's fine. So tonight,
cut that out, by the way.
On the table. Yeah, cut that out.
Get out the edit.
So tonight we have got a bit of Prop Hunt on the table for everyone in Teabaggins.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to playing Prop Hunt.
I've never played.
We were playing around with the server earlier, and it is so fun. It brings back so many memories.
Yeah.
I never played this.
It's brilliant.
I just watched Sea Nanas, and that's all I remember.
Yeah, but now you're going to play it. Well, this is so... Prop Hunt is
We found a couple of the maps they used to play. Memories.
Demon Baby!
Is there one where there's a hunter-killer and you're like invisible and you can... Like kind of like Halo?
The Hunt. Yeah, we need to find that.
Yeah,
that.
That's just called Hunter. So you've got Hunter, TTT, Murder, Prop Hunt, Death Run... Trying to think what the other ones are on Gmod. And then you just got Sandbox, but that's just you lot mucking around.
Well, we'll try and do as many as we can. We'll try and do as many as we can tonight.
Yeah.
We'll just
that Bomberman one was fun. That Bomberman one with loads of people on that. It's going to be good.
Crazy, it's mental.
No, it'll be good.
We'll probably try and get some videos out of that, and we'll try and put it onto the YouTube channel, hopefully.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Camper's coming out with videos soon.
Camper.
YouTube videos.
Camper
has going to be releasing his first video to his YouTube channel, which hopefully you can find by following our community YouTube channels. There should be a link there to go to Camper's channel to check out his latest video, which will be coming out hopefully beginning of next week. He told me.
That's very nice of Camper.
And have you heard whose song is used in his intro?
Ooh.
Have you heard that news?
I had a little snippet, but I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure who it is.
So the intro song is from someone in our own community in Discord. I think it's related to you, Tristan. It's a good song. It is a good song.
It is a good song.
It is a really good song.
My brother is a very
I just hope artist. Camper doesn't give Rob a bad name.
So Rob Anslow himself as
Mr. Rob Anslow himself, YouTube channel Rob Anslow,
quite the artist.
He's got himself an EP released recently, but he's actually he's working with a cover band right now. So it'll be good to see some more footage from him.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Well, he's in the right. He's in the right country. He's in the.
Oh, now he's for getting music out there. Now he is. Yeah.
What else has happened? Like also since last episode, we've had. Also had Charlie Connor release a video.
That's
Charlie
right.
Connor,
TV.
Mr. Arlow
on YouTube.
Arlow.
We'll put
his first video.
We'll put all these channels in description after.
Have you seen the video?
We have the actual website. It'll be easier.
Yeah,
it's good. I actually like the video.
The beginning's hilarious. It's like go for it, Poof, and they're all dead.
No, it's good. Like I was just thinking, like since last time we did a podcast, we actually got some content coming out.
We played some TF2. That was good. That's a good old one as well. Just heavies and a medic around a corner. You can't get past them. That was brilliant.
TF2. Actually, that's another thing. Next week, we're looking to get Soft 2. Now, Soldier of Fortune 2.
Oh, God.
Now, Tristan and I have got amazing history on this. It's a really lovely game, FPS, and we're bringing that back into 2022, baby.
That'll be cool.
I will be releasing this in the Discord. I'll do a drop a file share somehow. It's only 2 GB. And we'll get that all sorted for next Friday.
Sounds cool.
But yeah, going on from the previous episode, we're trying to get some more events going on Fridays. So tonight we've got a prop hunt.
Game events, little League of Legends challenges and whatnot against other teams.
Ooh,
possibly.
yes. Yeah.
That'll be a good one. If you're part of another League of Legends team, drop a message and we'll get in contact somehow.
Yeah.
Unless you're too good. If you're bronze or iron.
If you're bronze or iron, we'll play against you.
Yeah, we're barely silver, barely silver. But
No, I've checked out guys' ranks, by the way. Most of our main team's ranks are all silver now.
oh, really?
I need to finish
Yeah,
placement.
we're actually going up quick.
I need to finish. I'm only playing on my own. I'm only doing rank solo, except for one game I played with Chef.
Same.
Chef, we played a game with Chef, and he just threw the whole game.
I was going to say, that's probably why you lost.
Yeah. I was on a 4-win streak on my own, played with Chef, lost.
I would say our main team is...
It's solid.
We could take gold. We could take on some gold players.
Let's bring on the gold. If you guys if you're listening, just give us a shout.
Or
join the Discord.
If you are higher in the rank system, get in contact still, because we'll just see if we can do anything to you.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
If we can get 1 kill, we win.
Yeah, if we get 1 kill, we win.
Lewis and I will be spectating and
We'll do the
commentating. So we'll take care of you. Tristan's going to be captaining the team. He will be. He'll pick his team. And we got some good players, but as
the team is picked.
The team's picked.
Give out the names.
Oh wow, go on then.
We still have secondary players, but our main team is going to be top Brian, and it's kind of like a mix between Brian and Disaster.
Yeah, Disaster.
They're our 2 best tops.
Oh, that Disaster.
It's like both of them are on a good
Pentakill at the end of that last one. Oh, that was good.
In the jungle, I'm in the jungle. Mid, we have Kemper. He's an amazing mid, amazing carry. And then bot, obviously, we have Nanya.
Nanya.
The duo.
The bot laners.
we can't replace any of them because they just work together. They don't even need to talk.
Them two just get on with each other. It's because
together,
Omstar stays cool when Nanya's shouting.
It's pretty much that he's the only one that can get along with Nanya.
Pretty much, yeah, because he's calm, and he actually does stuff as well. Yeah, Nanya doesn't have to scream at him.
He's our therapist in the Discord chat.
Yeah. No, I can't wait to get to do a second match or
that'd
start
be cool.
Flex
That'd be
queue.
cool.
Anyway,
Flex queue.
I have everyone's main champs. Just waiting for everyone to be online so we can start doing Flex queue.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll get that sorted. We'll start getting some more organization, and so bear with us, please.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else then, Lou? Are we?
Can't think of anything at the minute.
We're good.
We're good now.
Yeah. You got anything else to say, Alex?
No, we're good. That's it, really. To be honest, so we can wrap it up if you want.
Yeah.
Right.
How long was that? I didn't have a timer. That was like what 40.
About
keep it recording, Alex.
Yeah, under an hour.
Yeah.
Keep the climate. Don't worry.
No,
it's good. Yeah.
But yeah, we got 45 minutes of footage to an hour.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's say good night, guys.
So
and go on.
Thank
Lewis.
you very much for tuning into this week's podcast, and we'll get another one out to you soon. Get in contact with us through Discord or through the links or chat, just to come and have a few games of League with us, or just anything. We've got a big
Links in
variety
the
of games.
description.
So yeah, as he said, links in the description. Let's go play some. Let's go play some games.
Time for Gmod.
Woohoo!
Gmod
All right.
prop hunt income.
Let's do it. All right. Good night, guys. Have a good one. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.